Hello everyone and welcome back to another video and welcome to a new kind of video for me. This is going to be a reaction video to my short film that me and some of my friends are making, or that we're making, and now it's finally up, the legendary space pilot. Now to give a little bit of backstory of why this is kind of a little late, um, Dylan, also known as Dr. Element, he originally uploaded this video, the short film, in about a week ago, I want to say. But apparently there were some scenes that were cut out of that version, along with some music cues that were missed. So he deleted that one and uploaded this one, as you could tell, because this was uploaded at the time of recording, which is the 8th of July. Yeah, so apparently this is the complete version, and we're going to be watching it. And sorry if the audio becomes out of mix later on in this video, because I did some test recordings, and every single time, as soon as I started playing the video, the audio became out of sync. So sorry if, that distracts you, but that's probably gonna this is the best I can do as of now. So just bear with me. But without further ado, let's move on and start watching the legendary space pilot. And by the way, this part is mute, so, it's supposed to be like this, because this is how it was in the original cut. Okay, yeah, when he originally uploaded this, I laughed at this part because I was not expecting him to put it in, and it is pretty funny just for out of nowhere, just, oh yeah, this is made, in quotes, by Universal Studios. But I do like that, so he touched Dylan. August 7th of 2017.
We are live with Pilot Stone, who has just returned to Earth after the space pilot's victory in defeating the Vernups in the asteroid war. The Vernups General Nero has surrendered to Pilot Stone himself just a few hours ago, securing all the rare minerals in the asteroid belt discovered by scientist Vero Vicky.
Would you like some coffee?
Sure.
Oh, I forgot about this.
I won the Vernup War. I killed them all. They're dead. I got my minerals. We won the Vernup War. We won. Thank you.
How much? Oh yeah, there's only 6.
There you have it, folks. An amazing speech from a legendary pilot. This day will certainly be one that a lot of people will remember.
Oh no, a fireball.
What was that? Russell, go evacuate people or some shit. I gotta deal with this guy, okay?
Alright. By the way, this is supposed to be my uncle right here.
We have here.
And that's Derek.
Who are you?
For anyone who's not,
Derek.
oh wait, he just said over there. For anyone who's not,
It's been a couple of years.
Ironically, all of this was shot on the last day of filming.
Well, I've had my fun.
Oh, I forgot about this part too. Pretty graceful landing, I will admit.
Oh my god, you're dying. What should I do?
Here, give me this.
Oh, I forgot about this part too.
Emergency purpose. Oh no. Russell, you need to find David. He was my space pilot partner or something. I don't know. but
You can see me
he'll train you how
trying
to.
to, hold back a smile as much as I can. I mean, obviously it's 360p, so you can't really tell. But yeah, I am so like earlier, earlier on, I'm like trying to keep a straight, like I am actually keeping a straight face like here. But as soon as he starts mumbling, that's I just lose it.
Partner or something. I
Yeah,
don't know.
here I'm just
But
like, okay, just hold it
he'll
together,
train
hold
you
it
how to be
together.
a space pilot, and you'll be a great space pilot, Russell.
Don't worry, Uncle Stone. I'll avenge you. So that was the pre-title sequence. Now we move on to the yeah. Directed by Dylan. Yeah. Directed by Justin. Yeah, pretty accurate. That is accurate. Now we go into the past. But also Garrett, but sure. Justin and Green Guardian. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. I didn't want to reveal that, but I'm sorry for that. It's recorded. Space station village has been destroyed. And I do like this font that he used for the logo. It's very neat. Then we move on to some time later. This was shot. I want to say I forgot when this was shot, but this is Aidan's house. So we went from a park to indoors. I mean, granted, it makes sense for the scene that's playing out right now, but it's still, I could tell if people were saying that that's a little bit jarring. I forgot exactly when this was shot. I think this was in, I want to say March or April, I want to say. So we go from March or April footage, very recent footage, you can tell by my coffee moving a little bit. This was shot, actually no, like in June, so yeah, fairly recently. And this was in around, not my area, but in the local area. Hey, what's up, man?
What's up, man? How's it going?
It's going well. Hey, I'm trying to look for a space pilot named Damon. Do you know where he is?
No, we don't know the whereabouts of Damon right now.
Well, do you know his last known location?
We haven't known his whereabouts for months.
Okay, thank you. And then now we're at my place, obviously. And you can tell by the slightly lower quality.
How
Even
could
though
I find Damon?
Even though I shot this, I think I shot this with the 4K option, and yet it still looks pixelated. So But I guess that's kind of just the norm when you're trying to go from iPhone footage to Samsung footage. It's that weird inconsistency. In fact, I'm using the same
How
keyboard.
could I find Damon? None of this information is helpful.
Again, costume change. We go from, let's see, I went from, I think actually this outfit, to me with the black and gold Mario hat and the Halloween shirt, and then back to this. I think, yeah. I do know that because I remember, this one is a little bit different than from the other one, but basically it's almost the exact same.
This doesn't make any sense. They look exactly alike. They couldn't be the same person. Damon wouldn't do such a thing like that. Maybe this Garrett guy is like some kind of like imposter of Damon?
Now, I know what some of the comments are going to say, like, oh my god, he said imposters from Among Us. Don't you dare fucking do that, or else I will delete your comment. I'm just saying that right now. So don't fucking do that.
Some kind of like imposter of Damon? Or maybe they could clone him? Whoever this person is, I need to find that murderer and make him tell me where Damon is.
So then we go, again, we go from my house to a random neighborhood that's actually relatively near where the opening scene was shot. That park sort of thing.
Oh, hey, you look familiar. I killed that space pilot uncle. You were correct killing him.
And now
Alright then. Tell me where you're really
I think I'm wearing a Nightmare on Elm Street shirt in this with no hat.
The hell is that? I don't have a brother named Damon.
Don't bullcrap me. You look exactly like the space pilot Damon that served with my uncle. Where is he?
Talking about my triplets? Man, do I despise those kids. You know, one of them used to destroy cities just like me, then became soft because of him.
Who is him?
Him is my arch nemesis, Dylan. Pretty soon he'll be dead, though.
Who is this Dylan?
You know what? I don't even know why I'm answering your questions. I should just end you now. And besides, Dylan's stuck in a dimension of time where the rest of the world moves while he's stuck.
I do like the camera shots that we chose for that day because most of it, like where it's like a specific angle, all of us just said, okay, let's do this kind of shot on the spot, and then we just went along with it, and it turned out to be a very good choice for pretty much all of it.
Derek, I need you to meet me in my throne room now.
You know what? I'm feeling kind of generous. I've gotten pretty tired after destroying all these cities and planets. I don't think you'll be so lucky next time. I successfully trapped Dylan in time, just like you had asked.
Yes, and Justin is in the time vault as well now. It's time for Twinbot to finish the job while I go on Earth to meet Viroviki.
Is it done?
Yes, and with Justin and Dylan stuck in the time vault, this is the perfect opportunity for me to go to Earth undisturbed.
I gotta contact my ship as fast as possible. Damon?
Russell, is that you?
Yeah.
Listen, I saw what happened to your uncle. I'm sorry.
There was nothing I could do. I don't know the full extent of my powers.
I got a lot to teach you. Oh, man.
I'll say this right now, wind was a major inherent problem during the production because, as you can tell by that scene alone, wind can have a very, very hard impact on your audio quality. Where, specifically in this scene, you can barely hear what we're saying. You can barely make out words. Um, I mean, obviously, like, for our low of a budget, which was pretty much nothing, if we did decide to dub over these scenes with like voiceover, it would be way too jarring, and would probably cause the the audio to be like, people would be like, whoa, why did that sound way higher than it should have been? It should have been like a natural like conversation instead of them basically just yelling their dialogue at each other. But yeah, that's just the inherent problem with dealing with wind and not having, because this all of the audio was just recorded from the phone microphone, so we didn't even have an external mic. So yeah, that also kind of just hindered our progress a bit. Also, actually, I love the double take I did like here, like, okay, because I'm so shocked to like see him, that I'm just like, okay, sure.
So
Actually, I just have my
have you
back-
survived all this time while being off the radar for so long?
Well, I've been a space pilot for years. I know how to keep myself safe.
Yeah.
Well, Russell, if you're anything like your uncle, you have a lot of potential. With enough training, you might be able to take Derek on by yourself.
You really think so?
I think it's a possibility.
So in that scene again, it's like it's not as bad as the previous one, but this would have really definitely helped if we had like a boom arm, like above the camera, so we can get like more clean audio than we actually did, because this is really just the most bare of audio, like the most bare audio you can possibly get, like with the wind blowing in the background and just using the microphone that's on your phone. It's not going to be that good, but I feel like that if you just press forward with it, you could still get an end product that actually looks somewhat decent. And I can certainly say it for this, because this is a very, even with those few scenes, which is only like a couple, I still get the point across. I mean, granted, also I was a key, one of the main characters in the entire film, so I know where it's going. But even then, I could still try and realistically, like, just listen to it without getting any context, and will fully understand it.
Have you survived all this?
With enough training, it's a possibility.
So, Damon, I have to ask, why do you and Derek look so alike?
Me and Derek, we're related. He's my brother.
That comes as a shocker.
That's why he's so powerful.
Is there any other people that are like you or me?
There are
Besides Derek?
many. I have two other brothers besides Derek, actually. I'll tell you more later, but we should really start training. It's time you reach your full potential.
Now, I wonder if this had the same problem as the original cut did on YouTube. If you guys haven't seen it, which you most likely haven't, but I'll still let you know. Some of these scenes, like especially around this part, are really like bass boosted. So like it almost comes up as like ear piercing with the sound effects. So I guess we'll find out and see if that's still the case.
Come at me with everything you've got. There's no need to hold back.
It sounds like it is.
Alright, then.
The audio.
He asked for it. I didn't think you were that powerful.
Well, what can I say? It runs in the family. Plus, I'm a space pilot.
Fair point.
Now it's my turn.
I also got a few tricks up my sleeve.
That wasn't that bad. too, Russell?
Hell yeah.
So yeah, I think the reason why it's kind of like the audio is raised up a bit is to compensate for like the kind of like the windy audio, so you can hear it more. But I could be totally wrong about that.
No, that blast
yeah.
wasn't half bad. Just keep practicing and they'll become even more powerful.
Thank you.
Oh, wait, hang on.
What's up?
No, that was Daniel. Some people I know are stuck in time.
Derek told me something similar about that. Can I help?
It's too dangerous. If things get ugly here, we need you here to stop Derek. I'll leave it to you, Russell.
I guess Vera Vicky isn't here.
Grand Guardian, our project is finally completed.
Is it perfect?
Almost perfect. There was a slight problem.
That's good enough.
So that what the voices that you heard right now was the Grand Guardian, who was played by Justin, and the kind of the pixelated audio was Vero Vicky, who is played by Vignesh. Vignesh couldn't really help with the pixelated audio because I believe he also has a Samsung, and I think he just directly sent the video that he made to Dylan through like text messages, which is it basically degrades the quality when you transfer from like a Samsung to an iPhone or vice versa. So the audio problem there couldn't really be helped. It's just, kind of something that we had to, kind of deal with and just go along with.
Derek's been going around destroying planets all over the universe, and now he's on Earth. Do you think because he's Dylan's brother that Dylan might be on it or something?
I've known Dylan for quite some time. I don't think he and Derek would side with each other.
Oh no. It sense that Dylan is stuck in time.
So that scene I know for a fact was cut out of the original version. That whole scene with Justin and Aidan talking about how Derek and Dylan are kind of related, and like would Dylan turn bad, like because they're related.
Listen, Russell. This is Derek. I want you to meet with me at the spot that Stone died. And if you don't, you can say goodbye to planet Earth. Long time no see, space pilot.
Why did you call me here?
I wanted to make you an offer.
What kind of offer?
I want you to join me and my colleagues in our cause.
What cause?
Universal domination.
Domination, huh? Is that why you killed my uncle?
You got in the way. We had no choice.
Alright then. I'm gonna have to stop you.
We'll see about that.
See, this is how it sounds a bit. The audio is not the fight, so we can just take it.
You got in the way. We had no choice.
Like
Alright,
without
then.
me talking over
I'm
it.
gonna have to stop you.
We'll see about that.
say I got a little help. Oh, great.
Okay, that part you can't really hear it, but when I when I raise my breakdown, in the original raw take with no music, you hear Dylan as Damon go, Derek? See, like, oh my god, he returned. But with the music over it, you can't really hear it because the music is just kind of over, like, it's the audio mixing for the music is over a little too loud over the regular recording. So.
Oh, great.
I'll wait to see if we finish this one.
Glad. Let me take him on. This is for my uncle!
Well, looks like you have no other choice now but to give up.
Derek, get out of there now.
I failed you, Grand Guardian. They beat me.
Disappointing, but there's no need to punish yourself.
He's right. There's nothing to worry about. I'll kill them all myself.
One day later.
So, where do you think exactly Derek went?
Who knows? He's very unpredictable. He could be across the galaxy for all we know.
Yeah. So, like, where are you taking me exactly?
Well, there's a couple people I want you to meet.
Okay. Who are they?
They're called Guardians.
Am I one of those?
No, these are higher-ups in terms of power and authority. They watch over the entire universe. There's 5 of them. This is Aidan. He's one of the Guardians. Rusty. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Come, I'll show you the others.
Now, ironically, all this scene, like basically all of this last like minute, is all scene shot on the last day of filming. So that's kind of like why it shows like the one day later, because we were all basically wearing different clothes. So basically, the first scene and the last scene were recorded on the same day, which was the last day of shooting, and all the other ones were basically like sporadically filmed on different days of totally different months. Because I think we started it in, I want to say early March, I think, and we ended it in late June. So it was, I think, yeah. So at least a 3-month production. So which is long if you really think about it, but especially with the fact that this is a indie kind of film, it kind of makes sense, and especially with the fact that me right now, I'm currently living in Mountain House, and the rest of them live in Livermore. So I would basically have to drive down over to Livermore and meet up with the rest of them who live in different houses, obviously, but still live way closer to each other than I am. And then we would just go and shoot for how many hours, and just go on. But yeah, this is this last minute portion of the movie is all the last day of shooting.
So there's someone I want you to meet. My brothers, Dylan and Daniel. As you know, they work in tech.
Yeah. So, how did that guy know my name?
You Guardians know everyone's name.
Nice to meet you too.
Pleasure to meet you again.
I was busy at that moment.
That's alright. I had a little bit of help from my friend Damon over here.
No, Russell's a pretty fast learner, just like his Uncle Stone.
No.
What's wrong?
Getting alert. I have to go back to my ship as fast as possible. But if you guys need me, I'll call away.
But I know I'm kind of bragging on this point, but this last two shots was all me. It actually was that I came up with the idea that I say the line I'm going to, and the following sequence that happens. So I'm just gonna rewind.
But if you guys need me, I'll call away. Energize.
This is an old end card that I used to use. But yeah, that's pretty much about it for the Legendary Space Pilot. Final thoughts? I'm genuinely surprised that we managed to make an entire film, you know, as good as it is, with 20 minutes. You know, we we basically made a at least comprehensible story within 20 minutes that works within the short film kind of time span, and works out very well to fit out a very nice conclusion. One thing I do want to say though is that this is not current. I want to say, uh, and what I mean by that is that it's not like the latest. Like it doesn't take place like the most recent in the timeline. This takes place basically around in between the end of season 4 and the beginning of season 5, and slowly into like the middle of the events for season 5. So that's why you see kind of glitch near the end. And that's why at several points during this during the short film, you hear certain characters say, "Oh, like Dylan and Justin are stuck in the time vault," because that was what was going on in season 5. So the whole point behind this short film was basically, as it says in the title itself, it's basically a backstory as to how I met up with the group by season 10, and how I was so familiar with them. Because by season 10, episode 3, I'm already well acquainted with them, and I know what's going on. But it was like all of a sudden it's like, oh yeah, this is a new character, so we wanted to make at least like a short film, like half an hour long, to kind of address how I met them and how I came to be good friends with them. And I feel like that this is a very you know very nice way of doing that. And I'm so excited for the next Twin Trouble like production that happens, because we were working also on several Twin Trouble episodes during the whole entire progress of shooting this movie as well. So it's kind of nice that we got to do that as well. I'm just so excited for the season 10 movie, because according to Dylan, which I don't know if I'm supposed to. Actually, you know what? I'll save all that information. But I'm just really excited to go and film that season 10 movie whenever that's gonna become a reality, since we still have to film the rest of season 10. But yeah. So anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this different kind of video that I'm usually known for. I hope to make like other reaction kind of videos in the future, and yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this, and stay tuned for the next video, which is most likely going to be the Rocky Man review. And stay tuned for later on this weekend, where I'm going to be doing a Sonic Origin stream on Twitch. So my Twitch information will be down in the description below, on my regular social medias, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. And you know what? Just for hell of it, I'm going to leave Dylan's channel down in the description below. Go and subscribe to him. He makes really fun, kind of, Twin Trouble content, where it's basically like skits and well, not really. It's kind of skits, but action-oriented stories, and I do feel like that he has a very keen eye for action and story, and I feel like that he could be a very good director and editor. So go and support his content down below because he's the one who basically masterminded this entire thing. Yeah, we were all in it, but he's the one who was He was basically shooting the entire thing. He's the one that edited all the clips together and the one who did the sound mixing. So give this guy a subscribe because he really does. You know, I feel like that. This is a very good accomplishment in his YouTube career. So go and subscribe to him. But anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this, and stay tuned for next time. Stay tuned for the next video, which is going to be on the which is going to be the Rocket Man review. So anyway, guys, see you guys next time. Live long and prosper. Live long and prosper. Out.